slandered you.
Oh, no, you know, I've got all the evidence, Mark. I've got all the screenshots.
I've asked you questions. I've asked you questions. I never said you took any of the money.
Well, you did.
No, you did, because you've just said that I put it into a boutique, which I have not.
I said it's a DV centre, not a boutique. That's all I said. I asked a question.
You've said, I've got Mark, I've got the screenshots where you've tried to say that
the DV centre is the same address as a boutique.
You don't like strong, successful women who've took a trauma in their life and turned it around, and you are a bully. That's all you are.
Okay.
And I have all the screenshots. I have every single evidence of what you've done, and it's wrong. And you know what, Mark? You're going to be very, very sorry when I take all of this to the police, because I'm not a woman who will back down.
And I'll take it to the Charities Commission. And I'll take it to the Charities Commission.
You can take it to the Charities Commission.
That's fine. We're doing that way. I'm not going to argue on here.
Please. I have trustees meetings every single month. You are the top.
That's fine. So you won't mind. You won't mind if the Charities Commission look into you.
No, Mark. If that's what you want to do that. But do you think maybe we can just leave Hardy's alone and she?
You know what, Mark? You're just sorry, and you know what, Mark? You're gonna make yourself look very silly. I have regular meetings with the Charities Commission. The charity. Let me tell you something. I'll tell you something before I go now. So the Charities Commission know that I have put the charity on pause because COVID hit us. I went through, hang on, let me finish. I went through a divorce. I went through a divorce. Hang on, let me finish talking to you. You have a lot to say on me, so let me have a word now.
Mark, will you stop interrupting every time Mrs. Hardy is trying to speak?
Thank you. So I have had a meeting with the Charities Commission. They understand that after we went through COVID and after I went through a divorce, and then now we've been, looking after Isla and putting her needs first, that I have put a hold on the Charities Commission. Hang on, my accounts still get done. Everything is still done correctly. So you can go to the Charities, you don't scare me, you can go to the Charities Commission. Hang on a minute, let me finish talking. Oh my God! You can go.
But you haven't stopped talking. That's it. You haven't let me have my say.
Yeah, because
Mark, let her finish. Let her finish.
That's why.
I haven't finished what I'm saying. Oh my God! You can go to the Charities Commission and you can do whatever you want.
I'm going to the Charities Commission and I'm going to put.
Let me just finish what I'm saying.
Mark, we can sort this out now.
Stop talking. Stop talking.
Mark, you keep on talking over her.
Let her finish and then.
So yeah, even though he's gone, I'm going to finish my sentence anyway. He can go, and anybody can go to the Charities Commission, which I'm sure other people who've tried to do this before have done the same thing. He does not scare me by doing that, because everything I am doing is completely legit, and I'm doing it for passionate reasons because of what I've been through. The only thing that gets me wound up is because what I am doing is to help the thousands of women and men who have been through what I've been through, and I want to put the trauma that I went through into something good to be able to help other women. And what he's doing, trying to come for me, is absolutely disgusting.
Oh, she's paused.
So I don't know what's going on. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what? I'm going to drop you. Whatever's gone on in the past couple of days, I haven't been, it's nothing to do with me. But what Mark's doing as a person for what I've already been through and trying to intimidate me is just absolutely disgusting. And I hope he gets what's coming to him, because I will certainly be one of the people who's going to the police for him. And I'm going to.
Yeah, well, that's what I suggest. If it's gone that far, do you know what I mean? Everyone just go to the police. Do you know what I mean?
Right, guys, I'm out. Thank you so much.
The situation, do you know what I mean? All the ins and outs,
Yeah, guys, see you later now. Bye.
And fucking well done to you.
Yeah, you do amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Do you know what? It's one thing having an opinion, and when you put yourself on social media, we get it. People are going to have their opinions. That doesn't bother us. But coming for something that I've put my heart and soul into, and I've done it from being through a trauma myself, and the way he's like, I have got all the screenshots of everything that he's been doing and been saying, and he proved it himself when he basically just said on the live that I've put the money into a boutique. I haven't put no money into a boutique at all, and he's backtracking now on what he said, but I've got all the evidence, I've got all the screenshots of everything that he's been doing.
You don't have to explain yourself, my baby.
Really listen.
Fucking shame on them to the highest level. I've got no words for them. You don't have to explain yourself. There's nobody believes that you do all that. And it's all these fucking troll groups up and down. That's just a pack of Kents. I'll say it as it is. You don't have to, honest, me baby, you don't have to justify yourself to fucking nobody.
I know. Do you know what? I know I don't, but you know when it's something that you've, like, it triggers me because of what I've been through, and I'm so passionate about it, and it's something that, you know, I don't take a penny from it. I do that because I know how much support needs out there, and I know I've helped thousands of women already, and that's why I do that. And it's absolutely broke my heart to have to stop doing it. I've worked so hard to fundraise everything that's in. You can see it on the video how much I've actually done already, and it's broke my heart having to stop doing that. But obviously I've had to put Isla's needs first, my family first, and that's the reason why I've stopped doing it. And it's gave me so much anxiety because, you know, it is something that has started, and a lot of people did donate to it and stuff, but, you know, the people who have actually donated to it are completely understanding about why I've stopped it. I'm not saying I don't not help women now, because I'm still helping loads of women. It's just being done, like, it's done in private because of what it is.
You ain't got to explain. Honestly, right? Yeah. When you ever feel like your anxiety is getting to you, Katie, and you feel like you obviously stronger than you think to do what you just did. Honestly.
Can I just say, like, I mean, like just to see your videos, like, why anyone would question that is just ridiculous anyway, because it's quite clear what you went through, and for him to be looking for an address for a DV place is just, that is sick in itself. Like, why is he even looking for that?
Can I just quickly say something, guys? You're spamming Cam 2. I'm talking to Katie, and this is the most important thing for me now, seeing Katie's okay. I don't care what's going on in that live.
Go over there.
If you want to go and watch it over in that live, go and watch that live. I don't care. I'm here talking to Katie because obviously that's where my concern is now with Katie, see if she's okay. I don't care about what goes on in that decrepit live.
There's nothing going on over there.
Thanks, guys. It's just,
they're sick in themselves.
To be honest, do you know, it's like, people say, like, don't let it affect you, don't let it affect you. And when it's like, you know, accounts with no followers and this, that and the other, that's, you know, it doesn't affect me because these people don't know me in real life. But when they're actually coming for, like, your personal, something that you've worked so hard for, and, you know, I actually sat and I sobbed in the garden for like 3 hours the other day. And just because of how much it's affected me, because, you know, I went through this trauma and I go through it every single time I try and help somebody else, but I'm doing it for a reason, because I don't want other women to get to the stage that I did in that relationship where that happens to them. But it doesn't mean that I don't still go through the trauma every single day, because it doesn't leave you. But then to have somebody coming for you like that, a man as well, who knows nothing about what he's talking about, you know, you only have to go and Google me and Google all the work that I've done and all the actual support that I've got out there from, you know, solicitors, police, real people, you know, the Pride of Britain Awards for what I did to help people. But they still just keep coming for you, thinking that they're going to dig some sort of dares upon you. It's madness.
Yeah, it's not nice anyway, the fact that, like, you put your heart and soul into what you're doing, and then you got some prick like him who comes and tries to tarnish it and put you down for it, girl. Don't let ever allow anyone, especially off this app, to ever try and make you feel shit for doing something as lovely with what you're doing.
Thank you so much, babe. But what it is, it's the worry of it deterring women from coming and getting help from me in the future. It's the worry of deterring, you know, any businesses and stuff out there coming to support me, because of, obviously, you know, it doesn't. How can I say
I totally get you.
I know it's idiots,
totally
like, obviously saying these things, but at the same time, in my head, I'm like, oh my God, there's these comments going out. Is that going to stop people?
You worry it could tarnish you, Katie. That's the thing, isn't it?
That's the word,
yeah.
Plus
and it's not fair.
It's not nice knowing that you could help people, and this is putting a stop to people coming and asking for the help. You know, people just don't realise what they're fucking doing. And sorry for swearing, but you know what? It's rattled me today. What he's done, it's absolutely rattled me. I can't believe that anybody would even do that.
It's more the fact that trying to get, like, the address for it and try and put it out there.
Weird.
Like,
it's weird.
It's weird behaviour. Who is looking for a DV place?
Why would you even do that?
That are lost and need help. Who does that?
Stevie like never ever leaves you. Can I just say something, Katie? You're a true and utter warrior. I think you do an amazing job. And for people to question it or even just to be in that live shows what they really are. I'm sorry, but it does. And I think you're amazing.
You, Katie, I've always said, any questions, come to me, I'll answer them, and that's where the respect should always be, because you've never gone and shied away from questions. You've never said, you know what, I'm not going to answer that. You've always said, I will answer any question anyone's got about the charity. I'm never going to hide anything. But yet people will still want to dig and try and find dirt, because they're the wrong ones. They're the ones that don't care about other people's feelings. They don't care about people going through domestic violence. They don't care about people that SH or anything like this. All they care about is their one up and going, you know what, I told you about that person. I told you about that person. It's just like a point scoring system, and it's weird.
This is the
Alex, sorry anybody, but give us half an hour and I'll be back on. Katie, big love to you, my baby. You stood your ground, well done, and don't let them bother you. I'll be half an hour and I'll come back on, right?
Yeah. Drop me a WhatsApp if you need, pal.
I will. Thank you, everybody.
Take care, pal.
Yeah, this is going on what you've just said then, just quickly before the drop. Like, there was a page done trying to expose the charity and this, that and the other, and there was one post that went up and it said about how much I'd raised and how much the income was and how much outgoings was for that year. And I just thought, anybody with two brain cells would say, we made £10,000 that year. £10,000 that year, but the actual outgoings was £13,000. That's because I put £3,000 of my own money into the charity that year to try and get it off the ground. You know,
you don't have to explain anything.
It's just, I know. Do you know
Manic, 1 minute, please.
You don't have to explain more.
Manic, sorry to mute you a minute, Manic, because obviously you can see that she's suffering from anxiety and she's trying to get her words out. Just please give her a second, because I've once suffered from anxiety myself, and sometimes when you're trying to get it all out in one go, it's easier. But sometimes when people cut in and that, you kind of drop, your confidence drops. I'm just going to let her speak.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop again in a minute, because my anxiety is getting the best of me at the minute, and anybody who watches our lives know that I don't really come on the camera too much, because I have me good days, me really good days, and then I have me really bad days as well. And these past couple of weeks has just been really bad days. Like, I'm actually shaking now trying to like talk and stuff, and it's just, I don't think these people who are doing these things, like, actually, I don't even think they care, to be fair, about how hard, like, just coming from my story, that I've worked for the past 10 years to do what I'm doing, you know, and get myself into the place that I have been in, just to completely tear you down and put you back in that place that you was 10 years ago. It's just mad.
So triggering.
Honestly, you've done great, Katie. If you and Dee or anyone need to message me or need anything, just drop me a message anytime, not a problem.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for your support and stuff. I'm going to jump down now, but thank you all for your support.
Take care, sweetheart. Take no notice of this lot.
Let me just state something now, right? Let me just state this, because I want to state it. I've just had a message now, and apparently now Alex has gone for a DV, suffer now Lynn's. So this is how things get twisted, you know what I mean? Apparently now we're going for Lynn's, and she's a DV, she's suffered DV, so we're attacking her now.
Really?
See how twisted?
Oh, shut up. What? Because this has come out now.
Lynn's and did you not hear her as well? She was like, yeah, well, if that's the case, then I went through DV or what you call it. She doesn't even know what DV fucking stands for, the idiot.
That's the case. Why is she writing to all these criminals in prison? If she knows what she's gone through with DV and everything, why is she writing to all these bloody criminals?
Hang on a minute. If that's the case, why is she sat on a platform sucking up fucking Angie's ass, who does nothing but mock people who've gone through fucking DV?
There's something not right with that girl, I'm telling you. There's something not right.
The more that this goes on, the more I'm getting wound up.
Why is she always stalking us, though?
There's something
Felicity, so I can actually have it on my live replay.
Why are you stalking us? Like, you go around this app, Lindsay, making out that we stalk yous, but you're always watching us, so make that make sense, darling.
The person who thought I was jealous of her, please.
At first, she was saying...
I'm just after going in, because I am literally sick to my stomach of what I heard when Katie was in there. They muted me. They wouldn't let me talk. I told them how literally sick, and I mean sick and twisted, that there is women in there Katie is talking about DV relationship. I left a DV relationship and I haven't even been in another relationship 18 years later. Do you know what I mean? And I got blocked and muted. But I mean, if it's gone that low tonight, where else is it going to go on that live? That's all that I want.
She's manic. She's super dangerous. I see you all the time in Miss Red's live, don't you?
I am in Miss Red's live, yeah.
I've seen you in here loads of times as well. You've been in my box, I mean. But the thing is, right, what's sickening about it is, where is the end goal? How many people has she got to now drag through and have their bring up their trauma just to prove a point? It's sick, man.
And you know what the worrying thing is? What is her end goal?
In my life.
What is her end goal? What is she trying to prove? What is she trying to prove by firing up these lives, ripping everyone to shreds? What is she going to get out of it?
Do you know what she's trying to do? She's trying to become the most controversial person on the app. That's what she's doing.
She thinks she's EQ.
That's not controversial when you've other women in the box saying, "Oh, I'm a DV survivor as well," and Katie is the one that's after getting up off her arse and
something about it.
Sorry, Katie is the one that's after getting up off her arse and doing what she's after doing for DV survivors. Has Angie or any of them done it? What's Lynn's doing? Writing a fucking letter to a fucking...
But you know what? If they put as much effort in, as much hate as they do, if they put it into an actual good cause for the DV people and for the DV charities, they'd make such a huge bloody difference, raising all that money, all that hate that they gain all that money from all that hate. Just think all that money, what they could do in a charity.